Hi everyone, Rosey Tours here for another new walkthrough video for you. So today I'm standing in front of the new Frontier Theater here in Araneta City, Cubao. This was formerly the Kia Theater, which I showed in my nighttime video of Shopwise Araneta or Shopwise Cubao. So for today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a quick walk around this new Frontier Theater right in front of the Gateway Mall here. So I'm standing obviously directly in front of it. And to the left is the Bridgeway connected directly to Gateway Mall. There's another one connecting this theater and the Manhattan Parkview condo. So I'm not really sure how to reach that Bridgeway. There. I walked into Gateway Mall earlier to ask the concierge, but unfortunately, the person manning the concierge booth is on break. So tough luck for me. But maybe in a little bit, we can explore and find out which floor of Gateway connects directly to the theater. Okay, a bit of a dilemma here. It started to drizzle and the Osmo Pocket is not exactly waterproof. So what I need to do right now is to cross the street safely. I see a pedestrian lane right ahead. So maybe we can go there and start our tour once again counterclockwise. I think the drizzle has stopped. So yeah. Crossing my fingers. But even if it is, I don't think it's bad enough to do serious damage to the pocket too, if ever. So at the left corner of the new Frontier Theater, you can see to the left is Isetan Mall, which has been here in Cubao for a really long time now. So crossing the street now, I have to be mindful of where I'm going because there are cars going in both directions, like this one, right? So we have reached the theater right here, and at its very corner is Pizza Hut. Let's have a look at the Gateway Tower across the street from where we came, right there. Let's try to zoom in. Yep. Looks really nice, right? And at the very corner of it is Big Scoop Cafe. One of my favorite places to get milk tea, hazelnut flavor. You should try it with egg pudding. Okay. Okay. So I need to first put my face shield on. So as you can see, along the Kia Theater corridor, it's kind of dark. It's not as well lit. And it's also because there aren't really any establishments here at the main entrance, which is incidentally facing General Aguinaldo Avenue. But that's okay. We're about to hit McDonald's to the left. And just in case, I'm ready with an umbrella. If a downpour does happen, hopefully not. So we're doing this tour daytime this time to get a better glimpse of the skyline, which was quite difficult the last time when I did the Shopwise night tour. So this is quite a spacious corridor here. And here's McDonald's main entrance. So definitely more outdoor and indoor diners this time. It's a weekend and many employees just had their payday last Thursday, so that would also help explain the volume of foot traffic. So this is a nice actually selfie space over there beside McDonald's. So as you can see, there are kids having fun, having their picture taken with the nice background. But moving ahead, we're about to hit Tim Hortons, the Canadian coffee, or the Canadian coffee shop to the left. Which also has a lot of customers at this time. Let's have a quick look. Right there. But directly to its right is an empty spot. So we're also shooting in 4K today to get the maximum video quality for your viewing pleasure, of course. So just a bit of a street view. In my last video, walking around Shopwise across the street, as you can see, this is now how it looks like from the other side. Okay, so I'm zoomed in all the way. And then to the left would be the part of the Araneta City bus station, which I took quite a delight on in my Shopwise Araneta video. There. Right. Okay. So I'm now at the corner of the new Frontier Theater and about to turn left at this corner. And directly in front of it is one of my favorite burger fast foods, Burger King. There. Okay, so unfortunately we're also zoomed all the way. And then just to its left is Watson's Pharmacy, which I forgot was existing there already. Okay, so this is how the corner of the new Frontier Theater looks like. Not much to see really at this point. And then this was where it got tricky the last time. I was trying to show a view of the Manhattan Parkview residences, which is Araneta City's high-rise condominiums. Right there. So walking along once again, the left side of the theater is really not a sight to see, but this is the entry point. Yep, this is the reception lobby of the Manhattan Parkview right there. Okay, so since there isn't much to see yet, let me just give you a quick history. So the new Frontier Theater was actually opened in 1967. Could you believe that? It was initially known as the New Frontier Cinema Theater, which at the time of its opening was the biggest in the Philippines. So it could sit more than, or at least 3,500 people. It even had its own ice skating rink and roller skating rink, which was really cool at the time. So I'm turning to my left now. Oh, and okay. So this is the stairway going to Gateway Mall. I think, yeah, I saw this a while earlier on the General Aguinaldo Avenue side, but I didn't really pay close attention to it. So yeah, maybe we can try that later. And this is how the street view looks like from this side of the theater. So as I was saying, around the 1980s, this theater closed after it failed to catch up with the times, really, losing out to all the budding malls around it. This was also the era when the VHS, Betamax, were coming out, and so the theater lost its glory and eventually had to close. A bit dark, but yeah, this is what it looks like from this side. But the good thing was the Araneta Group, which is also the owner of the Araneta City, decided to revive it. And in 2014, they renovated the place. And by 2015, it was reopened as a Kia Theater under contract with Kia Motors Philippines. So for 3 years, from 2015 to 2018, Kia Theater became a showroom for Kia cars, of course. And then after the contract expired, the mall was renamed as the New Frontier Theater, as we have seen earlier on the signage. So this is I'm now looking at the Isetan Mall, fronting this side of the Kia Theater, or sorry, the New Frontier Theater. Sorry, I still keep referring to it as Kia Theater because that's how I remembered it from the last time I was here. So anyway, okay, so here's a map of the Manhattan Gardens parking, restaurants, and generally the surrounding vicinity. Some people can be quite rude. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, that's about it actually. But let's see now if, yeah, let's go back to that stairway we found and see if we can reach Gateway Mall from there and cross the Bridgeway connecting it. Earlier I mentioned it was the theater is also supposed to be connected directly to the Manhattan Park View, but I couldn't see a glimpse of the Bridgeway. I couldn't find it. Maybe the concierge at Gateway Mall might be of help, hopefully. Right. So let's do some street view. This is the Isetan side once again. So now I'm directly in front of the Aurora Tower. There. Obviously, I think that's their corporate office, obviously. And the parking area. Okay. And then I'm going on the street area again for you to see what the other establishments look like there. So there's Cafe Amazon, which I haven't really tried. And then, yep. Then behind, to its right is La Belle. Sorry, I can't really see the complete name. La Belle Phil, I'm not sure, but it's a salon and spa. Okay, let's just walk on the street because all these plants are blocking our way. But there's really no sidewalk here, so still have to be careful. Right. So here. Right. So that tunnel you see right across the street would be the exit point going to Aurora Boulevard. So from this side of the street, you can in fact turn left. Actually, all vehicles from all directions can access it, as long as they're on the right lane, of course. Okay. And then there's Jollibee to the right of the tunnel and Infinity. Okay, sorry. So we're here at the stairway. I'm going up the stairs now. Okay. Okay. Being very careful not to trip because the steps are, I find it somewhat high. Okay, so so this is now the Bridgeway, I believe. Whew. I can't believe I got winded so quickly. Oh. So this is what happens when you stop exercising for 2 weeks. Oh wait, so if I'm not mistaken, this must be the Bridgeway to the Manhattan Park view, right? Yep, right it is. Bear with me, I'm sorry. Okay, so there's another bridgeway over there. If you can see it. But I think it's really accessible only to the residents. So yeah, this is how it looks like there. So let's take a street view, how it looks like down. Okay. So I'm now on the Bridgeway, and not quite to see as well. In fact, this is what it looks like from across. And hold on, let me just tilt the camera to the left. There. So that would be coming from the Shopwise slash Araneta City bus station side. So that's really it. Yeah. There's nowhere else to go. Okay. Okay. I'm back on track with my gimbal. Growing pains in using the DJI Pocket 2, but I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, so we'll keep walking straight because that's the only direction that this path is leading us to anyway. And to the right, as you can see, there are also plants blocking our view. But yeah, right here we have an open railway where you can see the street below there. So once again, this is the Isatan side. Okay, let's try to see how that looks like there. There. I'm stretching out my hand. But yeah, this is how the other side looks like with Isatan. There. Okay, so there's a dance studio here, but it's closed. So all establishments that encourage mass gathering of some sort are still not allowed to reopen for business, and most especially not the cinemas here. So this is the entrance to the theater itself. When for people who are here to watch a concert or a live performance, which is what this theater was rebuilt for. So concerts are staged here, were being staged here before the pandemic, but not just yet. Again. Okay, so we're now viewing Isatan Mall. Right. So that's as high as it goes. Okay. So it's actually nice, you know, to see the street down below. And then at its corner, Over there is Chopstick House, which is an inexpensive Chinese restaurant, which has been, and it's been around for many years now. Right. Okay. So let's keep walking. And one other thing about the New Frontier Theater is that starting the 21st of June this year, it became the site for, it became a hub as a vaccination center against COVID-19. So at any given day, some 1,000 to 1,500 people can get their vaccination inside, provided for free by the Quezon City local government and administered by their health volunteers, professional health volunteers. Okay, so that's a view going into the Gateway Mall. If you're driving towards it, sorry, getting hard because my face shield is fogging up again. Can't really do much about it because, oh, a dog is on the loose. Oh, okay. Okay. Good thing for mommy caught the poor pooch just in time. Okay, so this is now the entrance to Gateway Mall, directly from the New Frontier Theater. Okay. So there's a guard ready and waiting to take your temperature and see that you are, hold on, so this is the other stairway that is connecting Gateway Mall right here. All right. So this stairway is leading up and down and is accessible to the public from the street or the side of the building. So this is also a nice view of the street from this side and of part of Gateway Mall, as you can see. There. And to its right would be the Bridgeway itself, right there. Wow, another new discovery for me. And discovering this with you for the first time. Thanks for being with me on this tour. I hope you're finding it enjoyable as well, especially if you've never been to this part of Cubao, Quezon City. Right. Oh my glass. But anyway, okay, so there's a view at the corner of Ristan's department store. Let's try to catch a zoom there. Okay. Alright. Nice. So, which I mentioned in my Shopwise video, used to be located at the very site of the Araneta City bus station. Back in the 70s, 80s, I think up until the early 90s, how do I know this? It's because I grew up here, folks. I'm a Cubao kid. And within the old Rustan's department store was a ballet studio, which I went to when I was 7 years old with my grandfather. So one of my fondest memories here in Cubao. So yeah, I guess you could consider me an expert guide in that case. So now here's a view of Shopwise from this side of the New Frontier Theater. It really looks quite different during the day, right? But the good thing is we can see everything quite clearly. And then just something interesting, a high-rise construction. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm guessing that would be the new towers of the Manhattan Park View. And then to the right would be the site of Novotel, and then like across it is the Cybergate Tower 1 with 30 stories. Novotel has only 24, but it's still considered a 4-star hotel nonetheless. Okay. So I just took a few flight of steps up. I can't take it. I just I just took off my face shield for a bit. There's no one around here anyway. Okay, so it appears that we've hit a dead end anyway. Oh no, so there is an escalator leading down. Hold on. Here. And that will lead us back to the McDonald's area we saw earlier. Oh, so this is right in front of me is now Tim Horton, the second floor. But since there are no people inside, I'm guessing it's still off limits to the public. So that's one day they're trying to control, to do crowd control in dining establishments here, to just keep everyone on their first level or first floor if they have a second floor, and also the points of entry. So if a store here would have multiple points of entry, some points would be temporarily closed at this time. Just like I showed you in my Shopwise video, which I will provide a link at the end of this video. So here, this is a view of Gateway Mall across the New Frontier Theater. Nice, right? There. Zoomed in all the way. Okay, so that's the street view. So from the street, you could see two sides of Gateway connecting, but it's not like the bridge here where you have a street view, but nevertheless, yeah, the two towers are definitely connected. Okay, so here's a skyline view of Gateway. Here. So the Gateway Towers, right, that is the office space area of Gateway Mall. So in fact, companies are leased in that space. Let's try to look up from here. So those floors, particularly with lights on, would be floors that are currently occupied or rented out or leased out to office tenants. I've actually been on the 5th floor of Gateway Mall, and that's how I know as well. There is a co-working space that they're renting out there. I forget the name of the vendor now, or the company, but yeah, I can share it in the description when I find it. Okay, one last look of Gateway across from the New Frontier side. And I'm contemplating that I should end my video here as I'm about to cross over to Gateway Mall. But don't worry, I will definitely give you a proper tour of Gateway Mall inside at another time. But at the moment, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been another helpful and useful video for you, particularly if you've never been here at this side of Quezon City. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a rosy day ahead. Bye!